Slymore Green versus Talzin Red Force from Marcel. So they're shuffling up. We're going to see some new cards, boys and girls. Let's see what people can bring to the table. Oops. Ruin their names. And here we go. Looks like I've been liking Talzin in yellow. I think there's some pretty cool cards for Talzin in yellow. So let's see what they can bring to the table here. And let's see what the opening hand is. I'm going to have to see a lot of new cards here, so bear with me. It's still new for me. I see a Mon Mothma. I see the new Grand Admiral Thrawn getting resource. Looks like a No Good To Me Dead, maybe. Devastator. There's the fist bump, and we're off to the races. We lead off with a Poggle. Mr. Poggle. Poggle's cool. And met by a Karis. Jeremy will take initiative. Put Poggle up here for people because it's not really a card that's played often. But when he plays a unit, he can exhaust it. And if he does, he makes a battle droid token. So it looks like Jeremy's on the make a lot of tokens plan to activate Slymore's ability as much as possible. That's the Radagast official who gets +2 for every he gets +2 for every official that attacked. That guy's cool. Is Poggle an official? Oh, he is. All right. Interesting. So we got a big board already. This set is going to be so fast. I have a strange feeling that people are not going to be ready for how wide you can go with these decks, which is super cool. Karis is going to look to attack base. We'll generate the force. Wait, Slymore. Oh, you have 4 exhausted creatures for Slymore. Am I mistaken, or is there something off the screen? I can't see if there's stuff off the screen, but I don't think you can do that. It's 4 or more exhausted units. Oh, exhausted units in play, including his. Okay, so he's good. Sorry, forgot about that. General Grievous comes down, the 4/4 for 3, who gets crazy if you can attach like a gazillion lightsabers to him. That's usually never done. Very, very wide board already for Jeremy here, and more to come. Looks like he's got a Cobb Vanth. Looks like he's just gonna flood the boards like crazy here. Or is that, I can't tell what that is. I think it's a Cobb Vanth. Or is that Jar Jar? It is Jar Jar, isn't it? So +2/+2 will go to Poggle. Jar Jar Binks. He has a plot card, which means you can play him from your resource row when you flip your leader. Slymore flips on 5, which is pretty good. Making the Poggle pretty big here. Wants to generate a lot of aggro. Karis will go into the spy token, clear that out. This is going to be a lot of damage, though. So in comes Poggle for 4. And that gives +2 to the Radagast dude. Can't remember his name exactly. Rad or something. Maybe I'm wrong. I forget his name. But he's pretty good. So he's a unit. He's green black. He's from Secrets of Power. Looks like we get a token coming in. Major Partagas, that's his name. Oh, he has Overwhelm. Dude, didn't forget about that. So he's big boy right now. He's 2/6, but for every official that attacks, he's getting bigger. Large board, large board. Can't really see the life totals here. Big boards popular in this format. Players Talzin's assassin will clear Puggle. Sharpings will attack for 2, giving another +2 to Partagaz. Using the ability of Mother Talzin to kill a battle droid. It might have killed Jar Jar right away. Slimore deploys. And looking for plot, looks like he's gonna play Emperor Palpatine from plot. The Chancellor Palpatine. That seems good. Does he have Chancellor and Jar Jar Binks? It'd be crazy. Slimore is also an official. I mean, you got to play Chancellor here, right? You have to reveal both cards. Oh, he's gonna do that. Oh, wow. All right, so he's gonna create 2 spy tokens. They're going to have Sentinel will have Sentinel, Chancellor Palpatine. The spy tokens will have Sentinel. Slimore will attack, and then Radagast will get bigger at even still. Slimore attacks, deals 2 damage to an exhausted unit. Looks like it's a no disintegrations on Partagaz, which I assume means he'll just attack right now. So he's going to attack for 6, I believe. Yep. And Talzin will deploy. This is crazy. This is getting out of hand. So the attack from Talzin will clear the Radagast with the -1. Looks like this. Wait, no, he can't do that, right? He has to kill. He has to kill the Sentinel. No, I can't remember how many Sentinel tokens were on the board at the beginning, but if that tapped Sentinel spy token was made this turn, he would have to attack that. But I assume he cleared the other 2 already. I might have just missed how many Sentinels there were. Okay, I guess not. Secretive Sage comes down, shielded. Partagaz is dead from the plus. Marcelo did a pretty good job clearing up this board here, but he is behind in life, but he has a huge board now compared to Guilherme's board. So hopefully we can see him stabilize in some way. He has the initiative here, which means at least he'll get off 1 attack. Because Slimore attacks for 3. So there's 5 damage represented on the board, which would bring him to 23. 508. Looks like he's got a barrage, which he's going to play on Slimore. So he's got 5 damage to distribute here. How he's going to do that, I'm not sure. Looks like he's dealing 4 to Grievous and 1 to Talzin Assassin. And his Slimeware will be a 5/8, which is tough to kill. So he's going to get in for 5 here. I'm not sure you can race this. It would really be bad for Guillermo here. He clearly does not have force lightnings. He would have killed it already. Slimeware will he attacks her he attacks base? Okay, for base. 22 and 2 damage to the exhausted Talzin. He has -1 Slimeware, so it's a 4/7. This is getting tough. Marcel, the advantage of his resources are open. Give me -1 is 4 damage away. No, 6 damage away, sorry. And his hand doesn't look great to finish this off. I can't tell what that card is, but it's a yellow event, new yellow event. I'm not sure. Looks like he's trying to work his hardest to clear out Fly right now, which I think he'll have enough to do. Secretive Sage will come in and take 2 damage off, which means at the end of turn, Sly will die. Karis will get in for 2 damage. Plays a Night Sister to draw a card when it dies, and a, oh man, he just goes crazy wide. He's got a Grand Inquisitor, an Owen, and a Night Sister. Sly dies at end of turn, and I think now is the problem of this deck, that it stalls out at some point, and it's hard to come back. But let's see if he can find a way. It doesn't look like he has many units in his hand, so not great. This is a huge board from Marcelo. A lot of damage being represented. Got heal represented now. He's got a bunch of stuff. I can't tell what this card is. He plays one of those, I think that's the guy that he can disclose when it dies or when it attacks. But I don't think that's going to matter. I think this game will be over shortly. He plays, oh, is that the guy from Andor? I can't tell. It's a promo card. I think it's the guy from Andor. I can't remember his name. I'm going to just have to keep open my Secrets of Power set here. He's definitely a green unit. I forget his name from the show. So he played Kino Loy. He gets +1 for each exhausted friendly unit. And this is the Vice Admiral Rampart. I don't think he's long for this world. He's a 36. He's cleared. Kino Loy is still around. He still has Talzin to attack. Gives attacks 3. Clears that. Yeah, I don't think he can come back now. It's just too much stuff. That looks like a new card from Marcelo, but I can't tell what it is. It's a blue-black unit. Is that a tar? It looks like a... Can't tell what that is. Is that Atreus Acolyte, the new 2-drop? I think that's what it is. Yeah, Atreus Acolyte is a 2/4, just vanilla 2/4 Force Sith unit. Man, this game's over. He plays a blank Sanctioner Shuttle. He's gonna bounce something, but I don't think it matters too much. Owen will get in and cure some life. Looks like we're gonna be playing some new green cards. Stop playing too many new green cards. I don't know them all. I don't see what he did. I didn't see what he did. What did he do? Oh, he didn't play anything yet. I'm going to use Slimemore's ability to make a token, but I don't think this is going to help too much. That's a dark saber, fallen lightsaber on Talzin. And Talzin's going to get in for a bunch. And also kill the spy token with the -1 on her attack, plus the +1 that deals 1 damage to all ground units from fallen. And I just think this game is probably over. There's not much that Guillermo can do here. He had a good start. You might need to trade a little bit more aggressively. I'm not sure how to play this match because Talzin Red can still generate a lot of value from their units. That is the ambushing Daedra unit. Daedra. Dedra Miro. She's ambush on attack, create a spy token. What does that do? Oh, that's the card that captures a unit under the base till the end of turn. I don't know the name of it. But that card's fun. It'll come back into turn. It's a cool way to get rid of like upgrades or stuff. That's a cool one. Yellow event. It's a power and it's called, I'll find the name here in a second. Arrest. That's Arrest. Put that on screen. Well, new cards here tonight, folks. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to them. Most of them, but there are some new ones. There's Arrest. Your base captures an enemy non-leader unit at the start of regroup phase. Its owner rescues it. Yeah, this is game. We'll be moving to game 2. Yep. So game 1 goes to Marcelo in the first of the top 4. We only have 2 rounds tonight. I think the top 8 was canceled, so we're only gonna have 2 rounds. But no score starts off with Marcelo at 0-1. It's a very fun deck. I think there's a lot of really valid go wide strategies here. I really am scared of the Mon Mothma version of these Unity of Purpose decks, to be honest. They're really, really terrifying. Looks like Marcelo has some grenade strikes, which will probably be useful. Can deal 2 damage and kill 1. Looks like he's bringing in maybe another Turret Sentinel, which probably is good. Looks like he's taking out some Champs and Doulas with no ramp happening. You need some stuff that can interact with the board because Guillermo's going to make a very large board. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Let's see. Marcel's having a tough time with his sideboard decisions. I mean, it looks like what he's got there makes a lot of sense. Even though Owen doesn't feel great in this matchup because a lot of the spy tokens are zeros. So if you're going to trade into stuff, you're only going to use him, for, I guess, for the restore and getting force cards, but it's hard to trade him if there's a lot of spy tokens. I mean, you can usually find a target, but I wonder what Guillermo's bringing in. This looks like maybe a unique build that he's made. I haven't seen much about Slimemoore, so he's created a little brew here. There's some cool stuff going on. There's definitely some cool stuff going on. For how I feel about Arrest, but everything's so great. It's probably in like pilots. Maybe not because it's not there, so it's tough. It's probably getting regular leaders. They do come back, so that's not so great. I wonder. We're gonna see how he sideboards here. Game 1 went to Marcelo on Talzin red. Force. Jeremy is playing a lovely new Slimemower. Gonna have to get used to all these new leaders. Cuts are done, and we're gonna draw for our turn. Looks like Jeremy will start with initiative. And let's see what he gets in his opening. His early start was really pretty quick. He was able to get a decent flip turn. This hand, I see a Partagaz. This Yinlan guy looks like a Thrawn unit. Not sure how I feel about that Kino Loy. Doesn't seem super good in this deck. It's relatively weak. I see what he's doing. Like, it's all about exhausted units, so I mean it makes sense. But I don't know if I love it. Got a big butt for 3-drop, so it's kind of cool. It's got 6 damage worth of stats. It's not the best. You know, we got 2 drops that have 6 value worth of stats on them. I'm not sure how that is. He also isn't official or anything, so we can't really do anything with that. But each other exhausted unit is kind of cool. I wonder if he should play Droid Manufactory that makes droids and the Unity Purpose. The Unity Purpose is so good. That card is going to be a problem. Because, that's double green. That's true. So it's not so good here. But what about Figure of Unity? That's the new legendary upgrade. The Figure of Unity. That one seems cool. You can attach it to a unique unit and everything gets... and while this unit is ready, all your other friendly dudes get Overwhelm, Raid, and Restore. Very cool. I kind of like that better than Kino. Because it's giving +2/+2 and something to all your units. Okay, starts out with a Partagaz, Karis, Initiative. Off we go. Draw for the turn. Chancellor Palpatine will go down into the resource for a future plot play. Looks like maybe you're gonna drop a Cobb Vanth. I don't think you want to play Kino here. You want to be able to pump up your Partagast. You also want to create a bigger board. Zeldis making decisions about his resources. Okay. He goes with the Cobb Vanth, which when it dies, you can search and play something that costs 3 or less, 2 or less, I forget. 2 or less for free. Karis gets 2 damage onto Partagast, generates the force. He will then pay 2 to play Force Lightning. Oh, that hurts because it turns off the ability for Cobb, doesn't get his units. Force Lightning still very strong, turns off his ability, and then, this is not where you want to be at right now. You're behind on board already with the deck that wants to be the Swarm deck. This is not feeling like it's a good start. His game 1 start was much better. This game 2 start is very slow. Very, very, very slow. Did he get another comment? Oh no, it's that new the heck's the name of that guy? The Masamida. So Masamida will come down, give an experience token to Partagaz. Masamida is a 3/4 for 4. Slot cards are usually very understated, so this doesn't feel good because he could technically just trade Karis into the Maz and kill it with undefeated ability. He's got a lot of options here. Partagaz only has one attack right now because he has one experience. And he took 2 damage, so he's at 5 remaining life. Marcelo tapped 4/4. Sure it. Yuck. Sure it doesn't feel good here. I don't. You can't even get 4. You can't even get 4 exhausted units. Oh man, not looking good. I don't think I like these bounty hunter quarries in this matchup. This doesn't look good for Marcelo, but it is his flip turn. And we know that he has at least a Palpatine in a row, so that'll make a few Sentinel units for this phase. Got a Bounty Hunter's Quarry, another Palpatine, a Kinoloy, a Barrage. Ooh, okay. So he barrages quickly to kill Shirit, which is a good play. Looks like he's then most likely gonna not do his flip turn this turn. And maybe hold it till next turn. Because I don't think you want to flip Sly here without the ability to plot out Palpatine, but I might be wrong. I'm assuming he's not going to do that. I'm guessing he's going to attack with Maz, get +2 to Partagaz, and hope for the best. Partagaz is a 5. 2 damage from Karis. He goes base with Mazamida for 5. Oh, and cures. So he does flip with Sly. I don't know if I would have flipped, to be honest. I guess he just wants to push damage. Yeah, I don't know. I might have held off on my deploy, but he's gonna go. You don't want to do that. So he's thinking of who to give the 2 damage to because he can give it to Karis or Owen. Can't give it to her. Nope, right? Or is it on the other side? He can do it to anyone. I'm not used to Sly yet. Nope, you can't give it to Sly. You can't give it to her. It's exhausted units only. So that 2 damage should not be on. Oh, I think he just attacked. Oh, okay, he just attacked and gave 2 damage to Karis. Okay, fair enough. I feel like you gotta go base here though. Partagaz is gonna be hitting for 4. Yuck. This is gonna hurt. I mean, Partagaz is hitting for 5. I feel like you just needed to erase here. Well, this is tough. He is going to go into. He goes into Talzin. Talzin will attack. He's going to have a lot of triggers here. 1, 1, 1, 1, everything. Partagaz will die. He attacks into base, I guess, with Talzin. It's fair. Yeah, not being able to plot feels pretty bad this turn. Like, all these cards are pretty much dead in your hand now, like these other Chancellors and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Jeremy to make a comeback here, I think. The deck has legs, but it needs some tweaking, I think. Some things that I'm not necessarily sure I agree on. But the premise is there. Well, he does still have his leader unit, so I guess he could play Chancellor from his hand, which might help. Does he have initiative? He does, so he could at least slow something down. Oh no, what? Could have played Chancellor, no? I guess he just wants to clear Talzin? But now those Chancellors are just dead. Like, if you were going to do that, why didn't you just resource them? Okay, Darth Tyrannus will come in, ambushing and killing Maz. Kino Loy is going to be useless, pretty much. Owen will cure. His scheme is pretty dead. Doesn't make any tokens. Karis will get in for 2, and I think this game is very tough to come back now. Plays a Secretive Sage from his hand. A lot of wide units. Interesting deck. Honestly, I think it's got potential. We don't know if he's missing any cards that he wants and things like that, but it's an interesting deck. Not sure if you wanted to test this out on top 8. Maybe you just wanted to get the surprise factor. I don't know what that card is. I think it's that green event from the new set. Let me see. I'm not sure what that was. It costed 5. I think it costed 5. Wasn't a capture. Oh, I think it's Fenric's Uprising. Must have been Fenric's Uprising, I guess. Did the 2 damage to clear something? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Fenric's Uprising. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just don't see how you come back now. There's too many units on the board. Long Pike, he puts a Bounty Hunter's Quarry onto Karis. And we're going to next turn. 12 life on Guillermo's base to 0 on Marcelo's. This is not a good position. His hand is no longer strong. Only 2 cards in hand. Marcelo has a strong grip of cards and just a stranglehold on this game. So I believe he'll be moving on to the finals. Against 2. I wonder who's in the other. I haven't seen the bracket. Long Pike will hit for 4. He gives a shield to his dude and also a shield to Karis, which is a good play. That's the effect of Long Pike, so there's not much you can do here. Checking his resources for those smuggle cards that don't exist. Yeah, this game is toasty. Toastables. He's tapping everything for... Oh, he's got a hot shot. So he hot shots. Will deal 5 to something. He could clear somebody. He goes and I don't know if I want to kill Owen here and give him more cards. That doesn't feel good. I guess he does it so he can keep the shield, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to come back into this one, but I understand why he went for that. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too helpful. Let's see. Looking pretty grim. What do we have here? I have no idea what that unit is. Another green unit. So Treya, dude. I'm not sure what that unit is. It's a neutral somebody. A neutral someone. I can't tell what it is. Can't tell if it's a new guy or an old guy. It's definitely not green-black. But this game is like, I don't know. Marcelo looks like the go wide deck now. What is that unit? I can't see anything. It's not from the new set because I have all the green units up. Can't see. We're gonna get a Deidre is gonna ambush. The only problem that the Marcelo's deck has is that it's a very... When it comes Anakin, that'll clear this dude. Gets rid of that guy, gets rid of his hot shot. Anakin hurts. Still an amazing card. He's got 4, 6, 8, 10 damage, 28. No more, he's got enough. It's lethal unless he clears something. So he's got to take out somebody with this mystery unit that I can't tell. +2, I think. Some green unit that costs 2. Let's see if I can find it. Green unit costs 2. He's in the graveyard now, so I can't tell, but I kind of remember what he looked like. Oh, Seasoned Fleet Admiral. When an opponent draws 1 or more cards during the action phase, you give an experience token to a unit. 1/4, raid 1. Never heard of it. But this is game. And it looks like Marcelo will be moving on to the finals here for the league. Yeah, it's this card. Seasoned Fleet Admiral. I'm positive. I guess he's just an official. I think he just threw the official tag into the database and went with it. Maz will make some spies big, and that's the game. GG. GG, Marcelo wins 2-0 against Guillermo and his Slymore green deck. New leader, a lot of new cards, a lot of innovation here, some cool stuff. You know, he hats off to him for trying a new deck, trying maybe to catch the people by surprise today, because it's a top 8, you know, give it a shot. We're not super familiar. Everyone's not really familiar with all these cards, so sometimes it's worth a shot to try to catch people by surprise. But yeah, that was a deciding 2-0 victory from Marcelo, who will be moving on to the finals in the league.